This is the Spaniard keeping it tight from BlackSheep Bravo with a Monday edition of the Morning Sound Off with the Spaniard. Happy Monday. It is August 13th. It is 65 degrees out there on this beautiful Chicago area morning day. We're going to start this week off right with a couple announcements. Happy Monday. We are going to be, we meaning Monday Motivation with Ogre will be appearing tonight at 7 p.m. Make sure you grab that. We have a special edition tonight. We are going to be having some really good insight, and we are going to unleash the Ogre after this beautiful weekend filled with sports news and other news that happened over the weekend. And then join me and the rest of the crew on Friday night for the BlackSheep Bravo Roundtable Show, where all the crew gets together and you get to see the behind the scenes of what goes on behind the warped mind of some of the veterans that are on the show for that particular day. So anyway, it's Monday. It's August 13th. We're halfway into the state already, ladies and gents, or not to the state. We're halfway already into the month. You can see, it's Monday. I'm already feeling it. Only had one sip of coffee so far. It's a Monday. So if you're getting ready out there, if you're getting ready for this to start the day, do it with some emphasis. Do it with some raw grit, because today is going to be the beginning of a great week. I just feel it. I just know it. So go out there, take command of the day, and be the difference in today's outlook. So a couple things in the stories going on this weekend is the weather. Man, the weather's been so great. Hopefully you guys got a chance to go out there, hit the beaches this past weekend. It was a little bit hot. Little something that I did. I didn't really get a chance to hit the beach, but as some of you guys may know, I'm a pretty avid hunter, and so this past weekend I got together with some of my hunting crew, and we got our area ready to go, hopefully ready to go for this hunting season. So it was a beautiful weekend. Got to get away from the humdrum and the daily grind of the what we normally do here. But got away, got to nature, and it was just so nice to kind of get away and just be around the trees. And I'm a tree hugger. So what? Who cares? Because it's going to be a great week, man. We're getting closer. For those of you guys who have kids, I think today is I think some people are starting school today. There are some schools in the area that are starting school today. So good luck to you, all you boys and girls. Get out there, get an education, make us proud. And the parents, as soon as you drop them off, what are you guys going to go run off and do? You heading to the gym? You're going to go do some grocery shopping? Or are you just going to go home and just veg since you got the house to yourself? Because I know that's something that I would do. So good luck to you guys out there. And I'm going to tell you something to you parents. It's tough these days. There's just a lot to contribute, or there's a lot out there to contend with. You got not only do you have to work with your kids, you got to get them ready, get them up, get them dressed, get them all that things going, get their school supplies ready, get them ready to get out to start the day, get them out to the bus stop if they take the bus, or drive them to school if you have to. You got all these things to contend with. And then not only that, then you have to worry about, I don't know if it's so much a worry, but then you got to go ahead and get them prepared for whatever extracurricular activities they may have, such as, whether it's football, sport, any other kind of sports activities, band, lessons, anything like that. You're constantly moving. But my question to you guys is, how in the hell do you do that? And the other question is, why? Why do you do that? Is it something that really that the kids enjoy, or is it something that you enjoy? I'd like to find out from you guys, because I never had I don't know if you would call it a chore or an honor to take your kids and drive them around to all these different things. That always made me curious, but maybe enlighten me a little bit. Let me know, how does that all work? What drives you? What gets you going to do these things? To go to sit through all those hours of practices and then spend all days at games. I had a son. I still have a son, but he was in wrestling a couple years ago, and I remember just checking out a tournament just to kind of see what I'm getting myself into, and just kind of see what he was getting himself into. And so we went to a wrestling tournament, and I didn't realize it was an all-day affair. Now, I used to wrestle in high school, and I was a pretty damn good wrestler. My parents never came to any of my meets, so I always wondered what changed. My parents would just drop me off because I couldn't drive at the time yet, so they would drop me off at practice, and they would pick me up 3 hours later. Never went to my matches, and I was fine, everything was fine. That's what we did. But then again, that was high school. That was a little high school age, a little bit older. I think as you get older, do you guys as parents kind of tend to slack a little bit in the terms of the commitment level? But anyway, I like to hear your comments about it. Why do you do that? Is it something? And again, to be more specific, be honest with yourself and be honest with me. Do you really enjoy it? Do you really enjoy dropping off your kids and taking your kids to practice and staying there all day and watching them and listening to other parents? And yeah, I don't know. I went there. I don't know. Answer that question first, and I'll just kind of continue a little bit more with the last time I went to a practice. I thought it was very sociable. I thought it was going to be a social event, like connecting with other parents, talking. But no, man, that wasn't the case. I went to a practice. I saw got my son out there on the, this was for wrestling. He was out there on the mat wrestling, and I was pretty impressed. And I'm looking around me thinking, hey, maybe I could talk to somebody else. Maybe there's other dads here that used to wrestle, and maybe I could kind of shoot the shit with another dad, talk about wrestling. But that wasn't the case, man. Everybody was damn glued to their phones, looking at their phones, talking to the phone and typing on it. I didn't really get a chance to talk to anybody. So what's the point? What's the point of going to these practices? To have this more community involvement thing, to bring the community together and to get our kids social and all this other stuff. But the parents are just sitting there, doing glued to their phone, which I didn't get. So riddle me that, folks. Let me know. Is that what we're doing? Is that what we do nowadays? We go to these places and we shut ourselves in this little circle with our phone. So I don't know. Maybe I don't go out much. That's just me, but that's my morning sound off is the practices. Now that school's back in town, we got to have school buses out there. So watch where you're driving, folks. There's kids everywhere. I know I get a couple ass clowns that drive down the street really fast early in the morning, and they don't realize that there's kids out. Some kids get up early. They start the day early, 6 a.m., 6:30. They're out the door early, and I see these cars flying by on some of these roads. So ladies and gents, it's school season. It's back to school time. Have a little courtesy by slowing down and watch around you, because that's one thing we don't need is something in the news to hear about a child being hit by a car. That's not a good way to start it. Well, any day is not a good way to start the day by getting hit by a car. So slow it down out there, folks. And the other thing too is, it is Monday. Sometimes it's frustrating. I'm frustrated today. I'm going to tell you right now. I'm going to be very honest. I am so damn frustrated. One of my pet peeves, and I'm just going to say it. I'm going to throw it out there. And if you guys are listening, and if you can relate, sound off like you got a pair. But you know what? I can't stand. I can't stand when I ask for some assistance. It could be minor. Just asking for a little direction, a little guidance, and you just don't get the help that you're used to, So that's my morning gripe for today. You tell me that. You tell me if you've had any situations where you went in someplace, whether it's work, a retail store, a restaurant, someplace where you went in just asking for some assistance, some help, and you get the look like you're speaking Himalayan or something. I'd like to find out from you as well. Have you had any situations or any circumstances where you asked for help and you didn't get it? What did you do to resort? Well, what did you do? What did you do to adapt and improvise? Because I'm telling you what, in my old age here, I'm starting to get a little weary, and I'm starting to get to the point where it's like, well, I'm going to ask for help, and if I don't get help, I'll just do it my way, right? What's wrong with doing it my way? Nothing, is it? If you do it right, I guess there isn't. I don't know. You tell me. But I want to know. I want to find out from you guys. You tell me what you guys think. What is it? What is it that gets you through that obstacle when you need some help and you just have to adapt and improvise? What is your secret? So yeah, that is it. All right, it is 9 past the hour. It's 7:09 Central Time, 8:09 Eastern on August 13th. It is now 69 degrees in Chicago, in the Chicagoland area. Beautiful day. High of 88 today in this area. Traffic out there. I don't drive in Chicago, so you're on your own. But if you would like to learn more and you want to do a traffic, or if you would like to call in and give me a traffic report, that's something I'm going to be working on in the works. So, hey, it's all about interaction, interactive news, media, radio, you name it. This is it. This is what BlackSheep Bravo Morning Sound Off is about. So anyway, my time is almost up. Want to wish you guys a happy Monday. Go out there and grab this world by the balls and, you know what, make it your own. It's time. It is time that we rise up. It's time that we make a difference. It's time to take what's rightfully ours and get out there and make a difference, right? That's what it's all about today, this week. So join me Friday, another Friday edition here at 7 a.m. Central, 8 a.m. Eastern for another edition of Morning Sound Off. So here's your work assignment for next Friday, or for this coming up Friday. I don't know what the date is. I haven't thought that far in advance, but it's 4 days from today. So Friday, the topic, and I want you guys to think about this. If there was a law that needed to be passed about legalizing marijuana or legalizing prostitution, which one would you vote for? It's either one or the other. Just a curiosity thing. It's a hypothetical. I want to know what goes on behind them. I know I have a warped mind. I want to see what you guys have. So there's your question for Friday. Start commenting today, and I will bring up some of the top comments on Friday to see what you guys think. So again, the question for you for Friday, for the Friday Morning Sound Off, is legal prostitution or legalized marijuana countrywide? What do you think? Which would we rather do first? I am curious. So there you have it. And don't forget, catch me and the rest of the crew from the Veterans Views on WJOB AM 1230 and 104.7 FM on Friday morning at 9:05 Central Time. Catch us there. And again, if you want to call in, that number down there on Friday morning, I will post that up on Friday morning on the Friday edition of the Morning Sound Off. So that's my time, ladies and gentlemen. It is now 7:11 Central Time, 8:11 Eastern. Have a great day. Take this storm and run with it. This is the Spaniard out. Have a great day. Yes, it is me, the Spaniard, and it is Friday, August 17th, on this beautiful Friday. We made it, folks. We made it to Friday. This was one hell of a week. School started. Kids went back to school. Man, we made it, folks. We made it. So welcome to this Friday morning. I don't even know where to begin. What a great day. Well, let's start with if you're getting ready to hit the streets today to start your day, let me tell you how it is outside. It's 71 degrees. Today it's going to be partly sunny and warm, scattered showers and storms possible, mainly along the south of I-80, increasing in the afternoon and evening. Highs and lows in the 80s, winds coming from the north-northeast at 5 to 10 miles an hour. So not a bad day. Tonight we're going to have a few showers and thunderstorms early, but clearing skies throughout the night. Lows in the upper 60s. Again, wind kind of mild, coming out from 5 to 10 miles an hour. Saturday, tomorrow, when the weekend really starts, a mix of sun and clouds and warm. Chance of isolated shower or thunderstorms in the afternoon. Highs in the low to mid 80s. And then Sunday, a mix of sun and clouds and warm. Highs in the low to mid 80s. So overall, not a bad weekend. It's going to be 80s. It's going to be nice. Hopefully no rain. Quick announcement for those you sports I was going to say sports fans, but I was trying to say aficionados. But again, I haven't had my coffee yet. It's still it's waiting for me. Trophy wife has it waiting for me on standby. So after this, I'm going to hit that cup of coffee and start my day. So a couple of announcements. Saturday for the sports enthusiasts in you. If you've never seen rugby before, if you've always been interested in checking it out, well, here's your chance, ladies and gents. You can come see Hammond's very own Ileana Misfits as they take on the Northwest Woodsmen, who is based, I don't know. They hail out from Schaumburg, Illinois, so they're going to be visiting the Misfits at Riverside Park in Hammond, Indiana. Kickoff is at 1. Get there early to get good seats. It's going to be a good show, folks. It's going to be a battle. This is the home opener for the Misfits as they take on the Woodsmen. So 1 o'clock kickoff. It's kid-friendly. Hopefully there won't be too much violence, but it's an excellent sport. It's 15 on 15. We have a lot of new players, young and old, from different backgrounds. It is a wonderful sport. If, like I said before, if you've never checked it out, please come on by. It's a veteran run or started by 2 Marines. This Misfit team was started by 2 Marines, and it's still going strong over 15 years now. So come check out the Misfits as they take on the Woodsmen. Kickoff again is at 1. That's going on Saturday, tomorrow morning. Hammond, Indiana. Riverside Park is on Calumet, right off the 8094 south exit. Park is right there. There is a dog park. It is dog friendly, so go ahead, bring your dogs, bring them on over. It'll be a beautiful day. Also tonight, for our law enforcement people who support our law enforcement and our men and women in blue, tonight at Bourbon Street, 1550. Oh, no, that's a different address. Anyway, Bourbon Street in Marionette Park. The doors open at 6 p.m. for the South Suburban Emergency Response Team fundraiser. 15th annual, that's what it was. 15. I know there was a 15 in there somewhere. I didn't have my notes on that one. That's off of memory. Can you believe that, folks? This Marine still has a brain that works. Hoorah! So, speaking of hoorahs, want to give a great happy birthday to my Lady Devil Dogs. The Women Marines celebrate 100 years of service. I'm getting the chills just thinking about it. Oh, our Women Marines turn 100 this week, so I want to thank my sisters, my sister Devil Dogs, who, if you are listening today, Semper Fi. All right. Again, it is 71 degrees. Time is 8:04 on this Friday, August 17th. You got it on the morning sound off with the Spaniard, keeping it tight from BlackSheep Bravo, broadcasting live here from red zone to green zone and everywhere in between. Story I wanted to mention. I don't know if you guys caught this, but I figured, you're probably doing your hair right now or jumping out of the shower. If you hear me, give me a great shout out. Hello, and how are you? But the story that really caught my attention this week was the Colorado man. I don't know if you guys caught this one. Out of Colorado, he claimed on Monday that his pregnant wife and 2 daughters were missing, and we speed up till yesterday. Fast forward to yesterday, and he confessed to killing his family. Now, I was watching that, and I was still in disbelief because I didn't think people still did that nowadays. But Trophy Wife, we were kind of going over some material for the weekend for some upcoming shows, and she said that's very common. I guess I don't watch TV much or don't catch those kinds of news stories, but I guess it is common. So I'm just going to tell you guys right now, because that guy's life is over. He pretty much screwed up, and I don't know what the hell he's going to do now. But anyhow. Yeah, guys, if you don't like the woman you're with, there are other ways of breaking up. You don't have to kill them or your family. I mean, shit, I don't know. Maybe the kids were a pain in the ass. I don't know. Maybe they got on his nerves and he couldn't take it anymore. But damn, to kill him? Pretty damn extreme. I don't know. There's got to be more to the story. I will keep you guys updated on that as the news rolls in. But I thought that was pretty odd. And what do you guys think? Are men... are just people in general, relationships, let's put it that way, relationships, have they become easier or harder these days? I'd like to find out. Leave me your comments. And also, I will have Monday's show and this show combined and will be archived, or not really archived, but I'll be getting rid of them here on our Facebook page and putting them over to our YouTube channel so you can catch both shows back to back over to our BlackSheep Bravo YouTube channel with the same name. So check us out there. And if you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead, head over there. Comes with the same name, BlackSheep Bravo. Go ahead and subscribe. We got a lot of great things coming up here. Speaking of which, I think I need a publicist. So if anybody out there knows what a publicist is or can help me out or to tell me what a publicist can do for me, someone has told me a couple times that I needed a publicist. So I don't know if you guys are interested. Let me know. Come find me because I need some help. I got not a few. I'm going to say a lot of invitations to do live broadcasts and what have you. So and some speaking engagements, and I just need some help with that. So I don't know if you guys can give me a hand. That would be fantastic. Look me up. You can email me at blacksheepbravo@gmail.com. Or you can give me a call at 219-232-VETS. That's 219-232-8387. That's the Black Sheep Bravo hotline. Give us a call for that. Or if you have any stories or events that you would like covered here on Black Sheep Bravo. I want to give another great thank you to Brenda over at the Man Cave Barbers in Crown Point, Indiana. Yeah, I'm throwing you a shout out. Thank you guys. Wayne, it was good to see you again. It's always a pleasure to bust your balls. Looking forward to going back there again. I know I've been in hiding. But Brenda did a fantastic job. I've got so many looks since yesterday. And I know I have a face for radio, but I think I may have a hair for shampoo. And I might be doing shampoo commercials here pretty soon. Who knows? I'm going to try that. But Brenda, thanks again. And the beard. Man, they do beard trims. They do straight razor shaves. If you guys get a chance, go check them out over in Crown Point on Summit Street. Man Cave Barbers. Veteran friendly. They support our troops as well as our first responders. So go check them out. Thanks again. Speaking of first responders, another public service announcement from the Spaniard here. If you are out there and you are protecting our streets, be careful with those body cams because they catch everything and hear everything, supposedly. So be careful what you do. All right, it's bad enough out there that you got to do, do the things that you do to help keep our streets safe. But then just be mindful that you got to shut that off during your private time, and it's not meant for your public enjoyment to start your own film production. Okay, it's meant there for a purpose, for safety. So be careful out there, and anyway, well, my time is up, ladies and gents. Hopefully everything went well here, and we'll see. Anyway, I gotta go. It is 7:10 on 8/17/2018. This is the Spaniard, keeping it tight from BlackSheep Bravo, broadcasting here again from the morning sound off. It's 71 degrees. Have a great day, ladies and gents. Don't forget tonight, catch our full crew with the Friday night morning sound off. Man, I need coffee. The Friday night roundtable show at 9 p.m. Central, 10 p.m. Eastern. Catch us there. All right, I got to get going. I need my coffee. See you on Monday morning. This is the Spaniard signing off. Spaniard out.